Can you see it, Paul?
Yeah.
I know, I kept it a secret. Is it really close to me? Can we back out a little bit? Back up because I'm doing this, not this, so I need you to back up and lengthen me. Make me look tall, Paul. I'm back in LA, so you're hearing the sounds of LA. Somebody backing up, somebody yelling at somebody, and somebody honking. Hello, Hunnay. Yes, I, Jeannie Mai Jenkins, am pregnant. I know, I would never ever normally keep secrets from my fam, but I think you guys understand this was something so tender to me that I didn't want any chance of this not being a reality until I was super sure. And now it's time. And I have to tell you, I have been waiting for this day to celebrate this with you guys. Can we talk about this? This is crazy. Even when I say it, it's not real. I haven't been able to truly say it because I've been keeping it a secret just so it was something that Jeezy and I could enjoy. And now just saying that P word, it's like, it just feels so new. And I'm trying on clothes for a photo shoot right now. I'm in beautiful Le Como. I'm barely fitting anything because I'm already showing, oh my God, and ripping my clothing. Oh, The reason why I kept it quiet, real talk, is because it's my freaking business. I'm 42 years old. This is the greatest, most magical thing that could happen to me. I'm gonna talk about it and share it when I want to. And if I don't want to, I don't have to. This pressure, this whole 5 months of when am I gonna tell everybody? I know that everybody wants to celebrate it with me, but I also think there's a time where the mom just deserves her time to enjoy and feel ready to talk about it when she wants to. I wanted to wait until the baby was absolutely secure and solid, healthy, growing at a normal, if not better than normal rate and speed, and I felt good. The first 3 months were so crazy for me, I couldn't even talk about it because it just felt like I didn't know if things felt normal and right. And now I feel good, I feel glowy, I feel the kicks. So how did I find out? This goes into a longer story, but Jay and I talked about having kids really early on. We also talked about not having kids when we first met. He already has family. You guys know I've never wanted kids before that. So that's a whole nother story. We both changed during this journey of being together. And I'm going to do an episode about that because it's one of the most pivotal moments in our lives, obviously getting us to where we are now. About a year before we got married, we decided to try naturally. When we decided we wanted to have kids, we decided to start trying. This was maybe about a year before we got married. We wanted to see, could we have a baby naturally together? So we tried and tried for about a year before we got married. I actually did get pregnant. And I unfortunately lost the baby. I had a miscarriage. This was really shocking because I experienced all the things that women feel when you work so hard to create something, but it doesn't work out for you and you feel at blame. It was called a chemical pregnancy, where you're told that you're pregnant and your body begins to develop as if you are pregnant, but you lose the baby in the first few stages. And so it doesn't actually manifest and continue to grow, but your body continues to behave like you're pregnant. That was really emotional and actually connected Jay and I more because we prepared ourselves for the good and the worst. After that incident, we said, you know what? Let's accept that we're not able to make a baby naturally, and let's go ahead and do IVF. The day that we got married, like March 27th, that was the day we got married, right?
27? 28?
Was it 28? No, it was 27.
Double check.
Let me just double check. That right there happens all the time. Yo, you are so forgetful when you're pregnant. Tamara, my co-host on The Real, used to tell me about mommy brain. She would always forget what I'm saying or zone out. When I'm talking to her, her eyes would just glaze over and she would look at something else. And one time she even told me her lunch order while I was talking to her about something important. She told me what she was craving for lunch. I was like, pouring my heart out to you. But I get it now. I totally get it. I have to call her and apologize because I totally get. She used to call it mommy brain. I have it all the time now. The very day of our wedding, March 27th, we started our in vitro shots. I went for about 2 weeks doing the shots with Jeezy and preparing for it. Going in for a routine appointment. And this appointment was meant to check my lining to see how everything is preparing so that we can go ahead and transfer embryos. As soon as I got out of that appointment, we boarded a plane to go to Miami. I was sitting on the plane and Marav starts blowing up my phone. She's like, Jeannie, the doctor's calling you. Where are you? Of course, if a doctor's calling you after any doctor appointment, you start flipping out. She's like, I want you to talk to the doctor. I think it's really good news. I want you to talk to the doctor. I get off the plane, I call the doctor, and the doctor's like, stop taking your shots. You're pregnant. You guys got pregnant on your own. We got pregnant a week after the wedding. And God was like, all right, you two, let's do this. Do you remember when I gave you guys the wedding update? Oh my God, I love this. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys got my message because I like threw it out on my stories that I wanted to do a live and I wanted to make sure I got you guys. But today, I wanted to have a specific conversation about the wedding dress. That was the day that I found out I was pregnant. That video was shot right after this video where I told Jay the news. Can you please read out loud?
Hi, Jeannie. I think you're still on your flight now. I miss you I miss you when I called. Your results are back in. You and Jay are pregnant? Wow.
Okay.
I knew I was seeing blanks. Booyaka, 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 booyaka. Brrr.
This is really happening. I read so many books about pregnancy. I watched so many YouTubes. Nobody tells you that during first trimester, you are knocked the out. You are out of your mind. You are tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm constantly catching people notice that I'm yawning while they're talking. I just want to lay and be unbothered. I'm dozing off. It's my second bath for the day and it's only noon. Ordering a bunch of food and then I don't finish it. I just get midway and then I get super nauseous. This is where I live, guys. This is where I spend more time than any other room in the house. My friend, every day at this hour, we have deep talks. 9 weeks in, here we go. You cry and you're needy at certain points. You can't get out of bed. I was literally comatose like this, like every day, every single day. This was me first trimester. The whole time. Marav would call me and try to get work done, and I was like, I can't do this today. I can't, unless it's scrolling online for like an item, I can't do it. There's nothing. I was such a mess and I was so emotional. That wasn't enjoyable. I didn't oh my God. I did see this TikTok where this girl was in her first trimester and she kept gagging. She'd get a plate of food and she'd gag. She'd brush her teeth and she'd gag. She'd look at like a commercial and gag. Like for some reason, you would always gag, and this is true. I didn't throw up a lot, but I gagged and I could not eat. Yeah. So I actually lost weight during my first trimester, which actually made me nervous. Being in water helps my nausea. Nausea? I feel like the waves of the water kind of just make everything calm down and still, and the warmth makes me feel like a really warm hug. One of the examples when I was suffering during my first trimester was when we did that episode about tasting crazy Asian snacks. Do you guys remember that episode? So I asked Marav and Paul, because I wanted to see what they would pick, to go to an Asian supermarket and just pick out some of the most interesting, cool looking snacks. Oh my God, it smells so bad. Don't open it again.
Terrible, right? I told you. That's no good.
Gross.
Try it.
Oh, no.
It's good.
No. Cheers.
With the garlic. That's with the
There
garlic.
you go.
Oh my God, what's wrong with my Vietnamese food?
Paul, I want to punch you. Having me taste seaweed shrimp rolls and weird like fish head crackers and all these crazy things. And I literally wanted to vomit. I was always wearing something that was a little bit drapey or covered during Hunnay because your body feels overwhelmingly pregnant, but it's all in your head. It's just the way your body feels. I felt like I was walking like a shapeless ghost everywhere. It was so weird. First trimester, there's no connection with the baby. There's just a weird out of body, out of mind experience, and you don't want anybody to talk to you. The first sonogram, like when you're looking at the baby when it looks like a little tadpole, it's cool, but it's not, honestly, it looks like a loogie. Like it just looks like a little, okay, maybe that's not nice. Like if you take like a pea and then you smash it. It looks like that. It doesn't.
Much better.
Okay, not great. I don't know. I can show it to you. It's not like the best. 12 weeks, 15 weeks, I got some better ones. Because then a head starts forming. This head, I know what you guys are gonna say. All babies have heads like that. No, shut up. Look at the resemblance here. Are you ready? Tell me that is not the same head. Right? Right? He was watching TV and he turned his head and I go, wait, stop. And I got the picture. One thing that you're gonna hear if you're 38 years old and older, everybody around you always reminds you how high risk you are. It feels very daunting and insulting. I know that you're supposed to know that so that you're not doing things dangerously, but how many times do I have to hear I'm high risk? I can't work out, I can't eat certain things, I can't even smell certain things. Everything was just so overly cautioned, it just felt like you couldn't really live.
I'm getting my acupuncture done every 2 weeks just to really boost my energy. And this right here is a very important needle done to prevent any miscarriages or any unhealthy situations for the baby.
It was actually only Jeezy, myself, and Marav who knew for the first whole trimester. When we finally did say something to Mama Mai, it was really special because you guys, every memory I'm telling you is a memory that you already know because do you guys remember seeing the video about the Father's Day with Papa Mai, Papa Jenkins, Mama Mai, everybody go hang. I am so mad at you! That's when we told the family. Kumbaya style around everybody and told the family. We gathered all the main family members, like all the adults, Jay's son, Jay's dad, my mom, my dad, Jay's sister, like all of our main family members, my brothers, Dennis, Daniel, we're all there. Squad was tight.
You guys will be having a grandchild, Papa Mama.
What? Wait. Hold on. What is it? I can hear you. What? Say it again.
Mom, I got pregnant after the wedding, 1 week after.
Yes.
I'm 11 weeks pregnant.
Oh, you're pregnant right now?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But I didn't notice that Jay's nephew, who is RJ, sweet as can be, but he wasn't supposed to be there, he crept into the circle somehow. When we announced we were pregnant, all of a sudden I saw his head shoot off into the dark and run towards the house to tell the whole house that I was pregnant, which it was fine, but it was just like, when you're really keeping this a secret, you really are careful about every single person that knows.
We had this big talk on the bridge in Monaco about what doing life was, and neither one of us pictured this. And to be on this call today to tell you guys, because we want you guys to know first, immediately following our wedding, we had been trying to conceive a baby the whole time. And a week after our wedding, Jeannie is pregnant and you guys will have a nephew or a niece.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes. Actually,
No, you're not.
The only person that I have seen who might be more excited than me and Cheesy is Mama Mai. Mama Mai is going to be Grandmama Mai. Do you understand that? Like, Grandmama Mai. Imagine having Mama Mai as a grandmother.
Do I look like a drunk? When I say you look ugly, that's when I'm drunk. Okay.
Every day, she's calling me to remind me, drink milk. Make sure you drink milk. If you don't drink milk, the baby very dry like the raisin. Make sure very creamy. You know, like she wants the baby's skin to be like moisturized. And how bad do you want to be a grandmother?
I really want you to have a baby, okay? And I'm not sure a lot. I really want to be a grandma. But I don't want to say push you. You know why? Because I'm thinking if I push you too much, make you more, uncomfortable. And the baby come out grouchy. I don't want that. I really want to jump up and down and say, oh my God, I'll be a grandma. I'm going to take care of the baby. I want to be in the hospital when the baby born. My goodness. I will be there.
you will babysit for free?
I will. The baby good on my way.
The second she found out that I was pregnant, I couldn't pick up anything. If I picked up this pillow, she'd say, no. Please, you kill the baby. Just let me do. And she would always do. Mama Mai, she has the biggest mouth. She'll slip things all the time. It's not that she doesn't know how to keep a secret. She just doesn't think it should be a secret if she knows it. If she knows it, she feels like it's news. However, we've worked on this for a long time. Mama Mai taught me that she could keep a really good secret because she knew about the wedding for a very long time. She didn't tell anybody, and I was really impressed. So when I told her about this, I had to give her ways to talk about it without saying it. So we called you also get gas. You get gas all the time. And that wasn't from here, it was from here, okay? I'll tell you if it comes from here, but it hasn't. It hasn't today. Although I have to tell you about the time I farted in front of jail. God, it was so embarrassing. It was so loud. So we started to call the baby the new car. Make sure that you're eating enough for the new car. Like, there's ways to say it, so not eating enough. No, make sure you're taking pictures of the new car. Make sure that you're preparing the room for the new car. Like, she's just saying things, not that you would put a car in a new room, but it worked. Because when you say new car in the room, people don't pay attention. But when you say for the baby, people are like, wait, who's baby? Who's pregnant? You know what I mean? So it just alerts you differently. So we were shooting the drag queen episode, which you guys just saw a couple weeks ago. You know those damn egg rolls that she keeps making? Okay, well, they happened to be made that day. She turned to me from across the room in front of a whole crew. This crew I did not know, by the way. And Phoenix, who I love Phoenix, but we haven't like talked about something like this with Phoenix.
Jeannie, later on you eat the egg roll. Good for your baby, Jeannie.
Good for your baby, Jeannie.
And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't look at her, I looked at Paul, and I was like, you didn't even make eye contact with me. You were just like, and then she started backpedaling. She started saying some stupid.
Well, my girlfriend. I'm gonna tell my girlfriend that. I'm gonna give some egg roll to my girlfriend so it's for her to eat.
Yeah, you know, because.
My friend's baby needs them.
Mama Mai is, yeah, we just let it go. I slipped too. I was at Fashion Week and there was one picture that I posted and it was a picture of me and my extensions out on the bed. Well, when I took the picture, there was something in the background that belonged to the new car. It was actually this. This is a gift from one of my best friends. His name is Trung. The baby's first ever pair of Jordans. How cute are these? Everywhere I go, I travel with them and I put this just like in the room to remind me of this. I hate the sounds in this place. It's so rude. Who is it?
Probably our food.
Oh. This was in the background of a shot that I posted on Instagram. My fam, I love you guys. You guys see everything. Somebody called it out in the comments and was like, wait, that's a baby shoe in the background. Jeannie, congratulations! And I was like, and I deleted and took down the post and then I reposted. It's hard keeping a secret, but I gotta be honest with you, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy keeping the secret because this was something that I was so happy about and I was so excited about, but you still have to be careful. Jeezy and I wanted to just be able to envelop ourselves in this whole celebration without like a lot of distractions. Jeezy has been the most amazing partner I could ever ask for in this journey. He's been to every single one of the baby's appointments. He sits and he rubs my belly and he talks to the baby.
Jay. Wow.
Dad, do you want a boy or a girl, Dad?
I don't mind, but actually girls.
Girl's good?
Yeah.
You want another girl? You see this one? Oh my God.
He already has shown me how he plans to put the diapers on the baby because he's got this 1-2 trickaroo thing.
Move 42, 75, on 3. Hut, hut, hut. Hey, baby.
He's already had 2 kids, so he knows how to do it well. Jeezy and I have really big hopes for our baby because we built this want of even wanting to be a family like this on our own. You know, it wasn't something that happened without planning. It wasn't something that we had even wanted in the beginning, but we developed it together. He's so funny, you guys. He makes me laugh so much, which helps sometimes those hard nights where you can't sleep. Get this, I went through so many first trimester symptoms. He started to have the same symptoms. The man tried to prove to me that men go through the same symptoms as women. Eating patterns, emotional needs, not being able to sleep, vivid dreams, all of these things, he said he went through the same thing. So I would be lying with my ass all like sprawled out in front of the TV, not wanting to do anything. Guess who was right there next to me, eating my food, feeling tired, feeling cranky, snapping at me. I was like, wait, no. He Googled and he swore up and down that men get the same symptoms. Anybody who's a mom or has been pregnant before, please explain to me, is it true that your man or your woman, your partner, experiences things alongside you? Is that true? Comment below because I need to hear this. There are a ton of superstitions when it comes to Asians, but the one thing that is really a topic of discussion right now is that the baby is the year of the ox. This is a controversial animal when it comes to the Chinese horoscope. If you guys want to know what I mean specifically about the ox and why this baby is a special ox, an ox that only comes about once every 20 years, drop it down below because it might be TMI, but let me know if you're interested and I'll make an episode about it. One of my friends, Nadia, one of my dearest friends, she has been hitting me up because she wants to send me something. She's like, this will be the best tool that you have for your baby. She's like, you're gonna love it. It's called an Uzi or something. Wait, what?
Uzi's an automatic machine.
No, not that. A snoo, sorry. I wanna send you a snoo. It's a hot commodity, always on back order, so I need to grab it soon. It's pretty heavy, so it needs to be where you will be most of the time with the baby. Snoo. I was like, yes, send now, please. One question y'all might be asking is this a boy or a girl? We don't know. We don't wanna focus on that right now. Jeezy and I wanna have the best preparation as we get ready for this baby without focusing on if it's a girl or if it's a boy. We're gonna love whatever we get. However, I would love if you guys would tell me what you think the baby is going to be as I continue growing. So I'm at 5 months right now. What I've read is that you can tell what a baby is based on the shape of my tummy, where it's laying, what my cravings are. If you're moody, it's a girl. If you're calm and happy, it's a boy. If you're laying up and high and like stout, it's a girl. If you're hanging low, it's a boy. In my household, it's totally divided. My girlfriends think it's a girl. Marav thinks it's a girl. Jeezy thinks it's a boy. So tell me what you think. I mean, see, it's not low, right? And it's not high, and it's not really, it's like in the middle. I don't think there's any way to tell yet. Yes, let's hear it. You've got to subscribe. Please subscribe right now. Take a second on your phone, on your laptop, just subscribe so that you know when the next episodes are coming in. I want you to know that I hear and I see you so that when the episodes come up that you might have suggested, I want you to know about it. I love you guys. I'm pregnant.